Hi, welcome to Barbielogy, where we talk about all things related to Barbie. Today, I wanted to talk about Barbie and the Secret Door and who the real villains are in this Barbie movie. So the general plot of the movie is about a shy, socially awkward princess called Princess Alexa, who would prefer to stay in her room all day and read books rather than fulfill her duties as a princess. But we'll go into details about that on another video. She's given a book by her grandmother, and one day as she sings and dances into the woods, the book opens a secret door and leads her into a world called Zinnia, filled with mermaids, fairies, unicorns, and all kinds of magical beings. She finds two girls, Nori, a fairy, and Romy, a mermaid, who tell her that an evil princess called Malucia stole their magic and took their wing and tail because she's the only princess to have ever been born without magic. This is when we are introduced to Malucia. Now I know many people did not like Malucia because she was a kid and therefore not really as convincing or even as menacing enough as a villain as compared to say Crider, but I personally liked her. I liked her wit. She was a smartass and her sassy comments made me laugh sometimes. The reason why I say she was not a villain in Barbie and the Secret Door was because of the very end of the movie. We were told that the kind and compassionate king and queen of Zinnia had disappeared and no one knew where they were. Malucia, the daughter of the king and queen of Zinnia, took the opportunity to then steal everyone's magic. So it was naturally assumed that they probably passed away. This would explain why Malucia was such a brat, greedy for power, and why she wanted everything. Maybe because after her parents passed away, she needed to steal all that power to feel secure and to feel like she could rule the kingdom, since she doesn't have any power of her own. Unfortunately, we find out at the end of the we find out at the end of the movie that the king and queen of Zinnia just went away for a while on a holiday. And what they did at the end of the movie just proves that they are the real villains of the movie. First of all, they traveled without any of their citizens' knowledge. So all the citizens knew was that their king and queen just vanished one day and no one knew what had happened. When they arrived from their holiday, the king of Zinnia asked a very strange question, and I quote, "Oh, Malucia, did you try and take over the kingdom again?" What? This shows that this is not the first time this has happened, and that it probably happened numerous times. I know there's the fact that Malucia still failed to take over the kingdom several times, but you have to look at the subjects of the kingdom. They are basically at the mercy of Malucia when the king and queen of Zinnia leave the kingdom. And they can't even take precautions or hide because they don't know when the leaders will leave. The citizens have no idea when they will be terrorized by Princess Malucia again. And if that question was not annoying enough, Malucia's parents actually put aside any kind of punishment and give her a gift. So Princess Malucia made countless people's lives terrible. And when her parents, the king and queen of Zinnia, the rightful rulers of the country, come back, they give her a gift before a punishment, as if there are no repercussions for the horrible things she did. This creates the impression that she can do more extreme things later and she'll probably not be punished. Think about the fact that Malucia is probably 7 to 10 years old now. How will she become when she grows up? What kind of kingdom will she rule when she becomes the queen? You might say that her parents were trying to compensate for the fact that Malucia was the first princess in history without magic, but they coddled and pampered her so much that it created a person who is so greedy, who wants everything, and who will do anything to get it all. A monster in the making, if not already made. And this is why the king and queen of Zinnia are the real villains in Barbie and the Secret Door. Let me know what you think by leaving a comment below. Thank you.